Okay, Iggy, now I want to have a look at these images that you've created, PNGs and you've removed the background, and if you remember, they all had little white lines above their head, and they had various odd things about them. So here I am in a blank page at the moment. I'm just going to drag that red into the page, so I've got a very sharp background here. I'm going to go into bitmap gallery. I'm going to go up to your nursing file, and I'm going to drop that in there, and I'll Control K and clone that, because what I think you actually did previously to get rid of the white backgrounds is using this method. So I'll select that on image on the left hand side. I'll select the enhance photos tool, and I think you use this select colors to enhance, and if you then go and click on there, you get that very brief checkered background to say that's thing. And of course you don't really want this background here because it's also part of the background. You click on that, then if you click on any of these, you have to be a bit careful, but if you hover over the middle and go make transparent, it does make a transparent background, but notice it makes you get a lot of this orange red coming through, because it's not that accurate. It's not the best way. What my preferred method is, again, here's the original image, is to go to the mask painter tool, and what I'm going to do is zoom in a bit here so we can see what we're doing a bit better. And this doesn't have to be so that accurate, but we're in the mask painter tool, and I'm just going to paint over this woman's face. What I've got to notice is that there's quite a few white buttons around here, and if I select white as the background layer to erase, what will actually happen, that will be erased as well. Even down to, if I zoom right in here, this is an earring. I'm just going to mask that a bit and go to the previous zoom, and I think I've got most of that now. Then if I go to the eraser tool, and I want to erase this background white there, and if you can see here, there's a bit of a shadow on that where the photograph's been taken about a white background, and I'll reduce that in size. And there's also some darker background there. And then when I go to erase background, that, as you can see, is far cleaner than that. There is a slight discrepancy here because I must have missed that white button, and that's showing red, but it's far better than that. And then if I look at the size, hang on, utilities options, you have to bear with me here because I have a problem on my computer. When I go utilities options, it takes an age to load up. We should always work in pixels. Always work in pixels when you're doing web stuff. Apply, OK. This now is 272 by 230.9. What I'll do is make that 231. So that's whole pixels, and go arrange, create bitmap copy, create the alpha, and you get this far cleaner. I can delete that now. You can get this far cleaner image than that image that you've got there. I don't know if I can expand on that a minute. I'm just going to pause. Yeah, it's okay. Here I am back in your original image thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a rectangle. I'm going to fill it with red, the same one as that, and control, send it to back. I can move this out the way here now. And if I start to move various people in, like the lady that's always late, you see that she's got this funny blank space on her head, and her pullover t-shirt doesn't even exist. This guy in particular, I think on his t-shirt where that text is, has got great big gaps. This lady has got gaps all over her face, as does she, as does he. And again, because she's got these white lines, because they're not the complete size. I think what I'd say is I wouldn't recommend the way that you created your transparent PNGs to remove that white background. I'd go along the method that I suggested, using the mask painter tool. It gives you a far cleaner image, and once you've done that, make sure that you always use whole pixel images, otherwise you'll always end up in trouble. Anyway, hope that helped. This is Egg, off to bed now. Good night.